Hi, my name's Laura and I'm a physio and a qualified triathlon coach. For those of you that don't know me, I do triathlon myself, long distance based stuff, and I've been a practicing physio since 2005. I'm coming online today to give a little bit of advice because I've been asked quite a few questions in terms of sensible ways to start running. Obviously, a lot of people are turning to running as a form of exercise whilst gyms, pools and indoor facilities are currently closed. And running is a really good, efficient form of exercise, and it's one of the few things that we can actually do that utilises our once daily sort of outside allowances at the moment. The thing is with running is that often people are a little bit scared to run, and often people have heard things like running's bad for you and bad for your joints and things like that. So first of all, I want to say that running is actually a really safe and good form of exercise for our bodies. But most importantly, we need to be strong enough to do that. And the people that get injured are typically the people that are not strong enough to withstand the load that's required for running. Now, when you're running, you're taking 3 to 7 times body weight through each limb every time your foot hits the ground. And on average, for a mile of running, you would be doing 15,000 foot contacts per mile of running. So I can't even do the maths on that, but that's a lot of force in going through your limbs as you're running. So it's not to say that it will cause damage, but it means that you need to be strong enough for your muscles and your tendons to be able to withstand those forces in order for you to do it without having any problems. So the first thing that I would suggest to people that are thinking about running or in the process of starting running is buy yourself a decent pair of trainers, and we'll talk a little bit more about trainers over the course of the next couple of little vlogs that I do. But the important thing is you get yourself outside and do some walking first. Walking with a brisk and purposeful intent for a good 30 to 40 minutes is really important, and it'll give you a fairly good idea of how your body's going to able to withstand running. I would suggest, and I always suggest this to my clients, if you can't walk to 30 or 40 minutes pain-free, then you no way you're going to be able to run pain-free, or it's very, very unlikely anyway. So first tip of this week is get yourself out the door, 30 to 40 minutes of brisk walking with a decent pair of trainers on to get your body used to a little bit of weight-bearing activity, and then come back to see me tomorrow and I'll give you my next little tips.